So I will continue lifting the house or the kitchen. So I didn't have enough room to fit the 20 tons jack, so I started with my little 1.5 ton. Obviously my 2x8 sunk, and as soon as I had enough room to fit the 20 tons, I put the 20 tons there. So it lifting, I am about 3/4 of inch higher. My joint in a corner still fine. I will continue lifting. I will lift about an inch and a half. After that I will go on the other corner, because I don't want to lift too high one corner, break something in there if I can avoid that. So I will lift enough so I can put a 1 inch thick shim or piece of wood. After that I will go at the other corner. Can't believe they install the siding on the not level building. It's about 2 inches lower at this end, but the joint in the siding and on the roof are perfect. Yesterday when I left the other side, it damaged a part of the roof because I left 2 inches and a quarter. So I had to fix it because I don't want rain or anything to get into the house from there. So this is fixed. But now I need to lift about another 2 inches here. So I'm afraid of what will happen here. They haven't bothered to line up the siding when they install it either. So when you have kind of high, it's pretty ugly, but anyway. So what I think will happen, I will have a gap here because up there it's sitting on this building, so it will crack open from the bottom. It's what I think, unless it's collapsed over there and everything get crushed. I hope not. I just saw that I have a big highway for wasp and all kind of mosquitoes and even rodent to go there and make a nest in the attic and in the soffit, so I will have to fix it or to block it. But yeah, I'm scared I will create a gap there, but a 2-inch hill in on a 15 feet section of house, it's pretty big. If it was only half an inch or 3/4 of inch, I would let it like that because it will not show, but now it's very noticeable when I walk in a house that I climbing a hill when I'm going that way. On this side I believe it's pretty level. Yeah, there's not a big deal. So I have to lift both corner the same height, so both corner about 2 inches. So and to help or to whatever, I don't have anything solid to install my jack and start pulling up or pushing or climbing or jacking this thing. So I will have to improvise something here, and what will happen is no matter what kind of blocking I put under my jack, it will sink. I don't know how deep it will sink because this thing is still pretty heavy, but it will sink. So I'll do my best, try to lift and see what is happening. So I didn't have enough room to fit the 20 tons jack, so I started with my little 1.5 ton, and as soon as obviously my 2x8 sunk, and as soon as I had enough room to fit the 20 tons, I put the 20 tons there. So it lifting, I am about 3/4 of inch higher. My joint in a corner still fine. I will continue lifting. I will lift about an inch and a half. After that I will go on the other corner because I don't want to lift too high one corner, break something in there if I can avoid that. So I will lift enough so I can put a 1 inch thick shim or piece of wood. After that I will go at the other corner. Put it as far as I can. It's simply to make the piece sink a bit so I can fit the big jack. And I put it too high. don't need much. I call this. Okay guys, I managed to lift 2 inches on both sides and I'm very close. Here it was sitting directly on the concrete block. Now I got 2 real 2x8. I should have put that in another sense to cross the block, but I want to cover as much as possible of the 8x8 beam. Reason why I put that on this way. And here I have only one, so I will make it 2 because I didn't know how I needed to rise or to lift. So now I am on, or I lift 2 inches on both corner, and I'm very happy to look at the level, which is almost perfect. Of course, there's some imperfection in the plywood, so it might be off by, on the full length, maybe 1/4 inch, something like that. But I will put the laser on the floor and see what difference I get. It's hard with all the stuff in here to have a clear reading, but I will install the laser here. I can find it. So I can get reading on both sides of this countertop here. So if I take my tape here at this end, I have 1.5 inches. If I go here, I got 1 1/4 and 3/4. I mean, sorry. If I go here, got 1.5 inches. So this side looks good. If I put it here, I don't get that corner, so I will have to put that here. As I said, I have so much stuff in the way. It's hard to have a clear reading, but here I can see my laser here, which I have 1.75 inches. So here I got 2.25 inches. And here I have something in the way, 2.5 inches. So maybe I need to lift a little on this corner here. You see, it's what I was telling you about the imperfection in the plywood in the floor, because now I have 2.5 inches here, 2 3/8 here, 2.25 inches, and here I got 2 3/8 inches. So due to the imperfection in the floor, I cannot take a clear reading, but from what I have at the moment as data, I have only about 3/8 of inch of difference between this corner and this corner, and the plywood has some wave in it, and the level seems right on this side. So I will take another reading on the other way and see if I get something different. Here my countertop is really in the way. I will try to move it as far as I can. So without breaking it. It's pretty bright. Okay, so if I take my tape, take a measurement, and here I have 2 and 3/4 inches. Here I have 2.5 inches. I will lift 1/4 on this corner and it should be it. 20 things. Lift, baby, lift. There you go. I can put it, you know. This is done. Now before putting all the tools away, the jacks away, I will take another reading with the laser just to make sure it's close to be leveled. Sorry, you must not see much here, but for the laser it needed to be dark, so it's the best condition. Got 2.25 inches, 5/16. Here I have 1/4, so it's straight that way. Let's see the other side of the other way. Here I have 1 3/4 inches. It's very low here, but I believe it's the plywood. Got 1 inch and 13/16. An inch and 7/8. So I have not even 1/4 inch off on the whole thing, so I will let it like that. And now I know how easy it is. Sorry for the lightning. How easy it is to access the corner and lift if I need to lift. So I will take another reading at the bottom before insulating everything, because after it will be insulated. Oh shit. There's a lot of rain there. I don't know if it's coming here or not, but I will hurry put all the tools away before it hit me. And it started. I just had time to put the tools away. I put this sheet of metal temporary. I didn't have time to put this one on. I'll see, it must not last very long, so it's time to take a break. Look what is happening. The freaking thing is leaking there. And it's going right under the house. Even the drop in the asphalt is pushing the water toward the house. So all the water on the driveway is going under the house. I'm glad I've seen it so I can fix it. I knew I had to relocate this gutter, but I didn't thought or think there was that much water going under. This side I flipped it yesterday, so it's going away far from the house, but I didn't have, or I didn't thought actually of turning this one, and look how much water is going in there. It's crazy. It's simply crazy how much water is going under the house. And it's not even just the gutter, but look at the driveway, the angle. It's all leaking toward the house. And right there it's only the water from the driveway. So of course the house is sinking with that much water going under. Oh, sorry. The lens is pretty wet. So yeah, I was saying, no wonder the house is sinking with all this water going under. So I'm glad I'm here while it's raining to see all of it, because this section was technically under the step or the extension that I dismantled earlier this spring. So there was no way to see where that water was going. Of course the gutter was not leaking there, but the asphalt hasn't changed, so it was all leaking under the house just like that. So now I know I can fix it. Let's go and see under. Wow, look the amount of water down there. I don't know if you can see, but it's just a 10-minute rain. Imagine when it's raining all night. This water have nowhere to go but staying there, creating mold and attracting all kind of insect and rodent. So I will finalize or block temporary the corner, because I will have to work again here, because as we can see it's not high enough. The land or the ground's not high enough, so I will have to work here again. And as I said earlier, I will check the level in 2 months and a half, 3 months, and see if it's still level. If it's still level, I will finalize the job, insulate not the floor but the surrounding like I did on the other side, and it will be final. If it's not leveled anymore, it will mean that because this section is sitting on 4 45-gallon drum full of concrete. So if it's not level, it means the drum are sinking. I hope it won't happen. I don't think it will happen, because at the moment they are sitting on the clay, which is very solid. So the only thing I need to do to make sure they are not sinking is taking the water away from the house, changing where the water is going when it's raining. So this is it for now. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified as soon as I will release another video. So on this, I wish everybody a great day and see you later. Bye.